Before we start, I'd like to take a few moments to share a few words with you about this presentation. CCT was developed to help any internal combustion engine achieve a more complete combustion and in turn benefit our environment. As you know, in the United States, we've invested a lot of time and money to improve the quality of air that we breathe and to reduce the dangerous exhaust emissions that are caused by fossil fuel. Most people would consider this to be good for the environment, but with limited effects as the phenomena of incomplete combustion has not been addressed in order to minimize the effects of the previously mentioned exhaust emissions resulting from unburned fuels. The following presentation describes why use of B&A performance products featuring our proprietary CCT are good for the environment and good for the economy. Exactly what is CCT anyway? CCT is a proprietary formulation developed by B&A International Inc. for use as an active ingredient in all of B&A Performance Products' fuel-enhancing additives. CCT is derived from all natural occurring ingredients blended with aromatic hydrocarbons, which are highly effective at promoting a more complete combustion of the fuel while reducing carbon deposit buildup and minimizing harmful exhaust emissions. The Society of Automotive Engineers, or SAE, has published many technical papers that tout the benefits of aromatic hydrocarbon-based additives versus other types of additives, such as emulsions, which are up to 50% water. Fuel additives formulated with CCT are safe to use with all fuels, gasoline, diesel, marine, or jet fuels, as well as liquefied natural gas. CCT, or Complete Combustion Technology, was originally developed and is registered with the United States Environmental Protection Agency as an alternative bulk fuel additive and oxygenator to replace the cancer-producing additive MTBE, which has now been replaced by ethanol. What is the difference between CCT and ethanol-formulated fuels? CCT is more economical than ethanol. Only 0.1% by volume will provide the benefits that require 10% by volume of ethanol. Fuels formulated with ethanol require up to 30% more consumption than fuels that are not treated at all or treated with CCT. Environmentally, CCT is more efficient than ethanol. CCT does not increase hydrocarbon output like ethanol does, at least 14%. There are various studies to substantiate this claim. CCT, by promoting a more complete combustion, virtually eliminates the emission of nitrous oxide and carbon monoxide. Why use B&A fuel additive products formulated with CCT? All B&A performance products that are formulated with CCT will help your vehicle's engine perform at its best and with the lowest possible emissions. Lower quality fuels leave harmful carbon deposits in your car's engine. As these deposits accumulate, your vehicle will begin to hesitate and stumble during acceleration, knock, or lose power. Fuels treated with B&A additives are unbeatable at cleaning up and avoiding deposits. There's no better way for you to protect and maintain your engine's performance. Virtually every vehicle on the road will return to like new peak performance while drastically reducing dangerous exhaust emissions using our products. What's different about B&A additives when compared to other companies' additives? Most other companies use deposit control additives that do an adequate job in the engine's intake system, but many of these additives contribute to combustion chamber deposits. Excessive combustion chamber deposits can cause an engine to need higher octane fuels to avoid knock and run-on or loss in performance. These excessive deposits can also cause higher emissions of nitrogen oxides. In contrast, B&A's exclusive deposit control additives provide intake system deposit control performance superior to many other additives. It also prevents contribution to harmful combustion chamber deposits. Will B&A additives play a role in lowering exhaust emissions? Cleaner exhaust emissions are the result of more complete combustion that is generated from use of all other fuel additives. Hydrocarbons, nitrous oxide, and carbon monoxide are drastically reduced, while opacity from diesel emissions is virtually non-existent. The foul smell resulting from the use of diesel, marine, and jet fuels is also reduced as an additional benefit for our environment. What will products formulated with CCT do for my engine? If your vehicle is designed to run on gasoline or flex fuels, E85, additives formulated with CCT will facilitate a more complete burn in the combustion chamber. This will provide a faster acceleration and quieter performance for NOx sensor-equipped cars. For engines powered by diesel, marine, or jet fuels, over-the-road or stationary CCT features a lubricity additive that will increase the lubrication properties of the fuel. Fuel pump manufacturers consider lubricity one of the most crucial properties of diesel fuel in order to reduce pump and injector wear. CCT usage will prolong these components' life. My car is knocking and pinging. What is causing this? And can B&A additives help? Knocking and pinging are normally caused by incomplete combustion in your engine. Increased engine load, temperature, compression, spark advance, air-fuel ratio, and combustion chamber deposits all increase the tendency for an engine to knock. Using B&A additives will reduce an engine's tendency to knock. You'll feel the difference immediately, and combustion chamber deposits will be eliminated. How is it possible for additives to enter into the engine lubricating system? In order to maximize combustion efficiency, today's engines create a swirling effect which mixes the engine's intake charge. Because the lubricating components do not change direction as quickly as the fuel, the lubricating additives will impinge on the cylinder wall, where a thin layer of engine oil will provide a convenient landing spot. When the piston rings swipe against this spot, the lubricating additive is picked up and transported into the crankcase oil. You've mentioned that CCT can be used with gasoline, diesel, and marine fuel systems. I want to ask you a few questions regarding diesel fuel engines. There is an emphasis on diesel fuel's cetane number. Does CCT address this issue? There are very powerful energy compounds in the CCT formulation that improve the ignition quality of the fuels. Again, whether the fuel treated is diesel, marine, or jet fuel. There are very powerful energy compounds in the CCT formulation that improve the ignition quality of the fuels, whether the fuel treated is diesel, marine, or jet fuel. There is a direct correlation between a diesel fuel's cetane number and its ignition point. Fuels treated with CCT will have a higher cetane number and will burn more quickly and more completely. Will CCT work with today's ultra-low sulfur diesel? CCT's proprietary lubricity formulation will provide maximum lubricity protection to pumps and injectors against the wear caused by today's ultra-low sulfur diesel, and vehicles will gain additional protection during the winter months due to its superior anti-gel property. Will CCT hurt a diesel engine if used year-round? CCT will not harm diesel motors if used year-round. Is there a need for a fuel system cleaner for gasoline or algicide agent for diesel when using B&A's additives formulated with CCT? Fuels treated with our additives deliver their best possible performance and allow for vehicle operation with its lowest possible emissions. A bottle of fuel system cleaner or algicide agent is not likely to provide any additional benefits. My car owner's manual says I can use regular unleaded gasoline. Is it true that a car engine's octane requirements can increase over time? Yes, over time, deposits can accumulate in your car's combustion chambers. These deposits can cause knocking, pinging, run-on, or reduced performance, particularly if your car has driven over 15,000 miles, resulting in the need for higher octane gasoline to help you reduce or eliminate these problems by improving your engine's combustion process. If combustion chamber deposit buildup is affecting your car, our additives will help restore its performance. I already buy premium gasoline. Why should I use B&A products instead of any other brand additive? Deposits on carburetors, fuel injectors, and intake valves can cause your car to produce higher emissions, which contribute to air pollution. Again, CCT is unbeatable for cleaning up and avoiding these deposits, giving you reduced emissions. And unlike the deposit cleansing additives used by many other companies, CCT cleans up intake system deposits without contributing to emission-causing combustion chamber deposits. If you're concerned about a cleaner environment, use of B&A products is an environmentally responsible choice. Could my high-performance car benefit from using B&A additives formulated with CCT? CCT will maximize performance in vehicles designed to use high-octane gasoline. CCT can give knock sensor-equipped cars faster acceleration or quieter performance. All fuels will give your high-performance vehicle a quieter, more powerful ride when treated with CCT. Will use of additives void my manufacturer's warranty? No, when used as directive, no additive in the market that is registered with the U.S. EPA will void any manufacturer's warranty. What are your additives' shelf life and what is your suggestion for storage in a vehicle? Additives formulated with CCT will last indefinitely in a sealed container. Once you've opened your bottle, it should be kept in an upright position and properly sealed in the trunk or glove box of your vehicle, away from any possible source of open flame, and they will have a shelf life of 5 years. How do you recommend adding fuel additives to my fuel? Many manufacturers will tell you that you need to add the additive to the fuel tank prior to the filling process, or that you need some time for the blended additive to take effect. Not with our additives. Depending on your application and the product that you're using, you can pour our additive into the fuel tank at any time and into a full or partially full tank of fuel. All of our additives will splash blend instantly, and the benefits will be noticeable immediately. Visit us on the web at www.baintlinc.com. Try any of our additives and see the economical benefits that you will receive while doing your part for a cleaner and healthier planet.